Well, good morning. It's me again. Now I'm down at a show in Kent. We're at Ashford. It's the Crawford's demo day.
Yes, it is, yeah.
And I've got Ashley along with me, and we're going to do a bit of filming with old tractors, new tractors, and bits and pieces, and having a chat with a few people. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up for me. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't done already, think about subscribing to the channel. And I'll introduce you to Ashley now. He's the sales manager of this depot.
That's it, yeah. Well, area sales manager. Not quite got that far up the tree yet, but area sales manager, yes, for Kent. Yeah,
and so what's your area? Where would you say your area starts and finishes then?
Making me think now. So Isle of Sheppey.
Yep.
Got some lovely guys up there, all the way down, sort of Rye area, Beckley, Northiam, you know, sort of Paddock Wood is my boundary, and sort of Charing Hill. So good area to go at, Robin, yeah.
Yeah, and so we've seen some of the tractors here. Now, what is your main, is it Fendt, or is it, what do you supply to the farming industry?
It's a really good mix. You've seen Voucher come through, especially N series.
Yep.
N155, that sort of stuff, N135, and then your Fendt really, 718 is now really popular, Fendt 724. Obviously, you've got the new cab out now and the Gen 6. That's really exciting. So there's a lot to see and a lot to take in. Now,
I understand that the tractors ain't involved with this batteries or the new system. You don't have to be involved in it, do you? You still run diesel, do you?
You can do, yeah. Still fine, yes.
Even in 2030,
you can do, yeah. Yes, at the moment we are sort of talking about looking at that way. We've got to talk about it. It's going to happen. We can't stop it.
Yep.
But I think what we'll see at the minute is still red diesel is very prevalent. We're not quite at that stage where we're pushing the electric tractors. I think that's quite a long way off still, if I'm to be honest.
So out of the tractors you have, the Vultures, the Fendts, obviously everyone tells me the Fendts, the Rolls Royce, the tractors, but Vultures is a Finland. Is it a Finland tractor?
Finnish tractor, yeah.
Finnish tractor. Yeah,
came out of the woods, yeah, in Finland.
Yeah. So what's the difference between the two? Would you say? Now I know the Vultures come on, and a lot of people like the Vulture. I know the cameraman who's standing behind the camera, they've got a Vulture, and they seem to like it.
Yeah.
So what would you say is the better tractor out of the two, in your point of view?
I think it depends what you're buying the tractor for, really.
Yep.
If we're talking about the best tractor in terms of comfort and ride, you're not looking obviously into the price of things. I would say Fendt is probably up there.
Yep.
You can spec a Voucher for the same cost as a Fendt. So
really,
yeah, people think Fendt is really up there and really expensive, but until you look, you don't really know how cost effective the Fendt can actually be. They are fairly affordable, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you want to put people's thumbs on seats, don't you?
Oh, we do, yeah.
And you don't have to be buying a tractor. You can just introduce the tractor to the farmer.
Of course,
and
yes.
Even, I mean, the Vulture now, I mean, it was always looked as a bog standard tractor, wasn't it?
Yes, that's it, yeah.
A cheap tractor trying to squeeze onto the market.
Yes.
But now it's up well and truly with the John Deere.
Oh, it has, very much so. Yeah, we're seeing Voucher really sort of come through quite strong. Some of the bigger stuff, the T-Series Vouchers, T255 now. You've got 255 horsepower. That will then boost that tractor to an even higher figure. So there's plenty out there for people to do what you're doing, really. We've got guys that use them on the road. We've got guys that are in forestry that use them. There's a real mix of people that are also buying tractors and diversifying as well.
Yeah.
We've got a car not too far that's into the sort of stone picking, that sort of thing.
Oh, really?
So there's a lot going on, really, yeah.
You're not into the smaller tractor in this depot. Is that because you're mainly arable, is it, or?
In terms of the small tractor, depends what horsepower you mean. We start at sort of the 160, 180 sort of area, really, yeah. So,
Would you ever go into a fruit sort of business, really?
I don't know. I think that's an interesting conversation. I think Crawford has always been sort of a mainline Fendt dealer. We've always been able to sell the fruit side of it. But we do look after some, fruit tractors locally. So you never know. Watch this space, That's a question for West Crawford, probably.
Yeah, I mean, Fendt do a nice little tiny.
Fantastic, yeah.
Little orchard.
They do, yes. 207V, great tractor, yes.
And obviously for spraying and that sort of thing, you've got cabs. And,
yes, ideal. Yes.
Even for the young guns, the guys behind the camera.
Yes.
I mean, they want to get into a new nice air conditioning cab. They don't want to. I mean, back in the day, they don't want to be out in all weathers, do they? You want to have, especially spraying and health and safety.
Of course, yes, it's an important factor in everything now. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's your main seller here? If you had to say, would it be Fendt or would it be Vulture?
I can only look at, and I can only tell you what we sold last year. Well, I sold last year, and that was sold more Voucher than Fendt.
Really?
Yeah. But the bread and butter tractor really is offensive, and you've got to do anything. It's an ugly tractor.
Really?
You can weight it up for a slightly bigger job.
So you could do road work with it.
Anything, yeah.
And you could do field work with it.
Yeah.
And you could put an implement on the front of the tractor and,
Yes.
and something on the back. Because let's face it, if you could do one pass with one tractor, it's better than having 2 or 3 tractors.
Of course it is, yeah. Of course it is, yeah.
And that's always it's good on fuel, labour costs and everything, you know.
Well, that's it.
Yeah. Well, thanks ever so much. I do appreciate it.
That's right, Robin.
And the day we're having today. So tell us a bit about today as well.
Well, today is a charity day. We've got a dyno day and also a vintage tractor display.
Yeah.
And we're trying to raise money for Guts UK. That's a charity very close to one of our team members' families. So we're raising money for that today. We've got 26 tractors on the dyno.
Yeah,
maybe a few more. Maybe a few more. Yeah. And we've got some on display. It's been a nice mix of everyone's been welcome.
Yeah.
You know, all come along, have something to eat, tea or coffee, a burger or something, and just take part. That's what we're after, really. Yeah.
But that's good as a dealer. I mean, it's not always you don't turn up the dealer to buy something, do you?
No, it's not a hard sell. No,
you want to turn up for information.
Yeah.
A cup of tea.
That's it.
You know, and speak to them about what the future of farming, perhaps, and what they're doing on their farm, and what might be best for them on their farm, and perhaps you can help them out. You haven't got to come with a bundle of cash ever. So
not
you
really,
do
no, we take
finance
card
deals.
as well, but yeah, we do finance deals, cash card, whatever, you know.
Yeah, so
don't do Bitcoin though yet, Rob, we're working on it. But
wish we had some Bitcoin,
we'd be rich men, wouldn't we? But no, there's no. That door's always open there to come and have a coffee. We've bought a new coffee machine, funnily enough, you know. Got all the flavours in there, but you know, everyone's welcome to come and have a chat. You know, we're not expecting everyone to buy a thing, and I think that's been. People think, oh, Crawford's, I've got to go and buy a thing 942. That'd be lovely. Yeah. But we cater for everyone. Doesn't matter what size horse.
Yeah, I mean, even nuts and bolts and things like that.
Nuts and bolts. We've got pairs of boots in there. People want, do you do redback boots? Yeah, we do those, and they come in and buy those.
Or toys. I see toy tractors and everything.
We do full ride on toy tractors, the whole range, really, yeah.
Oh, well, that's great, as you say. Thanks a lot for giving us a little chat. And,
thank you for coming, Robin. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for inviting me. And we'll catch up again, probably in playing matches or another.
I hope so. Hope to see you there.
And thanks for Crawford for the day.
Thank you very much. Cheers, Robin. Cheers. Is that all right?
And there's the cameraman.
Yeah, I love it.
You love the tractors? Your dad drive a tractor, does he?
Yeah.
He does? What about your mum?
No.
No, mum. What's mum do then?
Sheep.
Sheep? Oh, you're a sheep girl?
I'm a sheep.
Oh, they're full of maggots and God knows what else, aren't they? What's your name, darling?
I'm Lucy.
Lucy, and your local girl?
Mepham.
Mepham?
Yep.
And this is your other half, is it?
Craig.
Sorry?
Craig.
Craig. Nice meeting you, and you've got the family out today.
We have,
some old tractors, have you?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
You got any
their
old
tractor.
tractors?
That's his.
We have, yeah.
That's his one, is it?
Yeah, it's his one.
Dexter's your one. Come and have a chat with me about your Dexter. So what's your name?
Daniel.
Daniel.
Yeah.
And this is your Dexter, is it?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Do you drive it?
Yeah.
Wow, well, I mean, that's an experience, isn't it, eh?
Yeah.
You look forward to it. When do you drive it? Around the farm?
Yeah.
Do you help Dad out with his farm?
Yeah.
What do you have on the back of it? Do you have any implements on the back of it? When you-
Trailer.
Trailers?
Log splitter.
Log splitter? And you are? I see. What are you called?
Jack.
Jack, do you drive the tractors, Jack?
Yeah, like a boaty.
Really, you're a lucky boy, and I wish I was brought up on the farm anyway. It's having a nice day to see all these old tractors, eh? They're better in school, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, see you later. Thanks ever so much. Thank you. Well, good morning. And your name is?
Tony.
Tony. So what have you got to do with this tractor then, Tony?
Well, I'm basically.
I'm going to have to move around because that sun's in the way. Yeah, go on.
I'm basically young Daniel that's over there paying his money.
Yeah, we've introduced him already. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's his tractor and he can't drive it, obviously. So I'm friends of theirs.
Yep.
So I'm here to drive that. and he can sit on it. It's
Fantastic.
It's like a 1964 Highways.
Highways, that's an unusual one.
It is
isn't
unusual, yes.
Yep.
It's got bigger brakes. These are not quite the right wheel arches.
Gotcha.
They have bigger arches that come out here and they're square.
Oh,
and they come
okay.
right down.
Yep.
Yeah, it is an unusual tractor.
Yeah, fantastic. Now, they told me it weren't in that condition when you got hold of it.
No, it was it 3 months? Yeah, 3 months ago it was just one big pile
Only
of rubble.
3 months ago.
Yeah.
Blimey, you worked hard then on it, haven't you?
He has. He has. He's push. It's had new plates.
Yep.
Yeah, whole new respray as you can see.
Yep. The engine, anything done to the engine, or did it?
Nothing. No.
No, we've heard it run, so I mean, it runs
Yeah,
really well.
it does.
I mean, the old Dexters are good engines.
Oh yeah, that's
Little
fantastic.
3-cylinder job, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
just had to really just give it a rub down and a spray paint and everything like that.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everything come off it.
Now the colours, now they're in the Super Major and the Super Dexter colours, aren't they? Now this is not a
No, they were just because it's a Highways.
Yep.
They were different colours.
yeah. Oh, I see.
But apart from that, it is a Dexter.
Is it a live drive or is it?
Yes.
It is
yeah,
live drive
is.
as well.
Yeah.
So you can have the PTO running on it.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your chat with me, and we get round to seeing it later on in the show,
Yeah.
probably as well.
Yeah.
But thanks a lot, Tony. I
Oh, mate.
appreciate that. And
No
cheers.
worries. Thank you.
Daddy, can we do a bit to the tractor? Can we do a bit to the tractor?
Yeah.
Hour here, half an hour here.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, so he's been working hard on it
Yeah,
as
he's
well.
been
It's not
working-
just been leaving it to.
No.
Is it his uncle Tony? Is
Well,
it?
it could be, I suppose. Yeah.
Very much Uncle Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legally.
So he's been pushing it forward, has he?
Yeah. We've
And you
pushed-
wouldn't recognise the tractor when you first saw it, would you? It was stuck in an hedgerow.
Yeah, it was stuck in a hedgerow.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I didn't at the time. I didn't even know it was a highway one.
Yeah.
But I'm on record now, aren't I? But,
I
yeah.
sneaked you in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, it's he's done all right. He's done good.
Yeah, I mean, like I said previously, it's great to get the kids involved
Yeah.
because they're the future of the farms. I mean, did you take the farm over from your parents or something like that, or did you develop it
A little.
yourself?
There's a little. It was a little small holding. Yeah,
Yep.
we've taken it on. So yeah, it's good. Good for
Have you
children.
grown to how many sheep? I'm speaking to a young lady now. How many sheep have we got?
I only run about 100 head of breeding ewes.
That's a lot of sheep to look after, though, isn't it?
I work on a local farm as well. and
Oh, as
take
well to
contracts.
sort of like
Yeah.
diversify,
Yeah.
keep the
Yeah.
money coming because farming's not cheap these days, is it?
And you don't get much back from it. either.
No, you don't. Put a lot of hard work in
Yeah.
and you get nothing out
Get
of it.
nothing
I thought.
back.
But saying that, you do get a lot out of it because you're
Yeah,
out in the
it's
air.
a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
this week.
You know, what else would we be doing? Watching daytime TV?
We're going to be in YouTube now.
No,
Sitting in Tesco's probably on checkout.
exactly. And what would you rather be
I'll
doing?
be out here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Thanks for your
happy
time, I
with
appreciate it. And I'm sorry if I sneaked you into the
That's
video.
all right.
But,
I'll be happy.
you'll be happy, will you? Nice meeting the
He's
family.
YouTube, loves
Sorry,
the
what's the
YouTube.
family's name?
Young.
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 Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Cheers.
Right, sorry, yeah, go on. When your dad bought the tractor?
When my dad bought the tractor home, because my nan bought it from his work,
Yeah.
he decided to knock it out going down a hill and got up to 30 mile an hour in it. And then because the door catches aren't very good, they decided to pop open.
Oh, dear.
And it was a sort of a knees on the steering wheel, shut the doors and carry on job
Oh, God.
at 30 miles an hour with no brakes. So
Oh, my life. I bet that was a scary time
yes,
for
he
him,
needed a
innit?
change of underwear, I
Oh, I
think.
believe so.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
you obviously got a cab on yours. Now,
Yeah.
some people say cab or no cab. Now, your preference is obviously a cab. You like it?
I personally like a tractor without a cab.
Yeah.
Um,
Health and safety demands
health
you don't.
and safety, yeah.
Yeah. So how
Um,
long have you owned this tractor for? Then?
2 years now.
2 years, yeah.
It was at my dad's work for God knows how long,
Yep.
and we had it for 2 years. Well, we've had it for 2 years, and it was bought as a present for myself. So
Fantastic. It's in his working
yeah,
clothes
it's in
as
its
well.
working clothes, yeah.
Yeah, not all
it's
shiny
nice.
and anything. It's
No.
quite nice to see it like
Yeah,
that,
it's
isn't
nice. I like an original tractor, but
Yeah.
I've got another project at home that I'm going to paint up one day.
Oh,
so-
really? Perhaps we come
Yeah.
round one day and have a look, chat
Exactly.
to you about it and
Yeah,
film a bit. That'd be
definitely.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So, it's got a blue engine in. What's that all about?
Blue engine is a Perkins replacement. So basically, the original engine went kaput,
Yep.
and as a sort of like a deal or whatever it was, like under warranty, Perkins come out and fitted a brand new engine.
Yeah.
And because it was a brand new engine, it stayed in Perkins blue.
Ah.
And that's just a direct engine replacement.
So it's a 3-cylinder jobby still?
Yeah, still 3-cylinder. And,
but it's just that it's painted blue rather than grey?
Because it come directly from Perkins' factory and didn't get a chance to get painted grey. Yeah.
And you don't mind it? It makes it unusual though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a talking point.
Exactly.
Everyone that sees a tractor goes, why is the engine blue?
Yeah.
And,
so are you in farming yourself?
I go to Hadlow College at the minute. Farming has always interested me.
Yeah.
And sort of because of COVID, I haven't been able to get my driving licence.
Yeah.
So I thought go to Hadlow, get a bit more experience, and you know, sort of get me through the door so I can start my farming career.
Yeah.
I've already done a bit of contracting with this tractor.
With this tractor?
I've
Fantastic.
done a bit of topping fields and a bit of horse paddocks and whatnot.
That's great for the young man like yourself.
Yeah,
sort of,
keeps me busy. Keeps
it
me out
does,
of
and you know, why not indeed? Do you know what I mean? So I mean, it's in really good fettle. I mean, it's not been abused.
No,
is it?
definitely
There's
not.
no dents in the front. Let's have a walk around. Let's have a look at the front of it.
There's a dent somewhere, but
for an age of a tractor like this,
I say it's getting on 44, 43.
Really?
So, yeah, 1976. So yeah, my other tractor's 1974, and we've had that for 47 years from new.
And what's that one?
International 354.
Oh, right, yeah, that's a nice one, isn't it?
It's a nice little tractor.
Yeah, that's in the workshop at the moment, is it?
Yeah, yeah. It keeps overheating, and it's been parked up for 13 years.
Is
so,
it really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks ever so much for a chat. And
Thank
just
you.
quickly, what is your name?
Liam Smith.
And you're from?
Kent. Well, I say Kent. We're in Kent now. Wingham.
Wingham.
Kent.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll tell you what. Stick it next to the
Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name is?
James Charter.
Could you speak up a little bit for us?
James Charter.
And this is your full 5000?
Indeed, yes.
And how long have you owned it for?
4 years.
4 years. And what did you buy it for?
Well, I did have a County Super 6 and I sold that. And I needed something to stop the wife spending the money.
Yeah.
So I saw this, I thought I like
Should
that.
I put that on camera?
Oh, yes.
Yes, okay then.
So I bought it. Then I have some money left over and I bought another Ike Williams trailer to stop the Batman getting any money at all.
Right, I see you got a DVLA. Is that not the...
No, that's a tractor I want to sell to I've got a grey Ferguson and it belonged to originally belonged to a farmer very close to here.
Yep.
I thought, well, you might like it back.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about it.
Right, it was born May '69.
Yep.
Forget the date. At some time in its life, it was adapted to four-wheel drive.
Oh, it weren't originally?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
No, otherwise it'd be a roadless or a county.
Yes.
It's unparented.
Oh, okay, so is it got a roadless system on it or a county?
I'm not quite sure who the axle belongs to. The steering lock is not very good.
No. We saw it drove in and it seems to puff about lovely.
It goes all right, yeah.
Do you use it on the farm at all?
I've sort of retired from farming mainly.
Yeah.
I do use it, yeah. That's what it's for.
Oh, right, yeah. And what sort of horsepower are we talking about?
72.
72 horsepower. Oh, so
yeah.
Back in the day, that was quite a big tractor,
Yeah, it
then,
would have
wasn't
been,
it?
yeah.
It would have pulled, what, a 4-hour plough, do you think?
3-hour turnover.
3-hour turnover.
Yeah, 4 would make it sit up.
Yeah, and it's all live drive and it's all,
yeah.
and they go anywhere. The tyres are in good condition as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because they're a big expense, aren't they?
Oh yes, they do.
Yeah.
do
Well, thanks ever so much. I do appreciate it, and we'll catch you later on, perhaps as well.
Pretty well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Cheerio. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
And what's your name?
John McPherson.
And you're local to this place?
Fairly, Beakspawn.
Yeah. And tell me about your McCormick.
She's 80 years old this year.
Yep.
1942. She's a year older than me.
Really? I don't know what to say, who looks younger really, but...
Built in Chicago and shipped over for the war effort.
Oh, right, yeah.
Came in at Bristol and was bought there by a farmer. Does quite a lot of ploughing matches.
Yeah. Oh, you do the ploughing matches with this?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you use a trail plough or is it
a trail, an old cop shut?
Oh, right.
Yeah, this 2-furrow.
You love it?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah.
And you qualified this year, I understand?
Yeah, for the Kent playoff.
Yeah, and when's that, in a few weeks' time, is it?
That's next month, the 19th of March, I think.
Really? So, how long have you owned the tractor for then?
I've had her 5 years now.
You've probably said that already, but I forget things. And how was it when you got it?
Yeah, it was pretty well done.
Yep.
I just had to sort of finish it off. It had the engine all rebuilt before I got it, and the diff. And it just wanted finishing off, really.
Really? And this is just one of the tractors you got, or is this?
Yeah, it's the only one I've got.
It's the only one you got. That's sometimes better, though, isn't it? Because you can concentrate on one tractor, can't you?
Yeah. When I left school and started on a farm at Bridge, Great Pet Farm at Bridge.
Yeah.
They had one of these, and it was the first thing I ever drove.
Really?
And I always wanted one, and saw this one. I went then and bought it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a quite unusual tractor because, you know, you're either an International Man or a Fordson or a Ford or a Ferguson, and McCormick don't really shine so really. It's quite an unusual tractor, isn't it?
Yeah, but they were built over here afterwards under the name of the International.
Yes, because it's International McCormick, isn't it?
That's it, yeah.
It hasn't got no PTO on it, as we said, because it's a trail plough. So walk us round it and tell us.
It has got a PTO on it.
Oh, it has?
Yeah, but no hydraulics.
No hydraulics. So how does it work, Ling? Just drives off the main clutch, does it?
Yeah. You just got the ordinary clutch and the 5 gears. It's very quite a good speed, and the road gear, as they used to call it.
Yeah.
Goes quite well.
Oh, fantastic. Let's have a walk round it because it's in such nice condition, isn't it? You know.
Yeah. It's,
lovely tyres, and I bet they cost you a penny, didn't they?
No, they were on it.
They was on it already?
Yeah, they was on it.
A key started, is it?
Yeah, she starts on the key. Yeah. You have to make sure and stop it on petrol, of course, and then start it on
yes,
petrol.
because else you won't get it started again, will you?
And then turn it over to PTO, over to paraffin.
My old TD Ferguson runs better on TVO than it does on petrol. Is this the same?
This does.
Why is that? I don't know.
I don't know.
Is it because it turns into a gas when it enters the engine?
I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is.
It just runs so much better on TVO.
Yeah.
And was it always a key start, or was it a wind-up jobby?
No, all the ones built in America were key start.
Oh, okay. I can see it's got a thrashing wheel on the side as well.
Yeah. That's had a bit of use in its time.
I can see that. Did you re-rubberise it, or was it?
No, it's just how it was.
Really? And it's got the magneto as well. Is it a magneto?
That's a mag, yeah.
Do you have to do anything with it, or is it pretty well?
It's pretty well. It was overhauled and not any trouble. She starts more or less instantly. The only thing I converted is that clutch pedal there.
Well, let's have a quick look at that.
I put an extra pedal down in there for the clutch, because when I'm ploughing it's very difficult to turn around and see. So I move the seat across here and sit there and use that as the clutch, and I can see the plough and see the furrow nicely.
Yeah, that sounds great to me. You sort of, because on an old girl like this, you don't want to be looking round and all sorts. Just you don't want to be falling off, do you?
No, that's right.
Because it hurts at our age, doesn't it? You know.
With the clutch right up there and trying to look back there, it's difficult.
It's ridiculous. Well, I appreciate your time showing me the tractor.
Right.
What's your name again?
John McPherson.
And you're local to here?
Beachport.
Thanks for your time. I appreciate it. Hello.
Hi.
Who we got here?
Hello.
Hello. You're all wrapped up
hello.
nice and warm.
Hello.
What's
She's
your
a tractor fan.
name? You're a tractor fan, are you?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Lola.
It's a camera, sweetheart.
Is it alright film? I've got
Is
asked.
it bubble room? camera.
It's a camera. And what is your name?
What's your
Tell
name?
your name, sweetheart. Say, I'm Lola.
Lola. That's a lovely name, isn't it, eh? Lola. Pretty, very pretty eyes. I shouldn't say that.
Takes after a granddad.
Stop it.
Takes after a granddad.
A very proud granddad as well.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. Yeah, yeah. Especially since she likes tractors.
Yeah. So what? You got tractors of yourself on your own?
One or two, yeah.
He says one or two, but that always ends up being 30.
Might be a bit few more than that.
Really? What sort of tractors do you own?
I've got Valtra, Fords, New Hollands.
All the
Just a-
modern tractors, are they?
No, no, I don't do modern stuff. No, I'm into forestry. I can't afford modern stuff.
Fair enough. So is that what you've been doing all your life?
Yes,
Forestry work?
all my life, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you take it up from your dad, or was it
Well,
family concern?
it is my dad's fault, yes. He dragged me into wooding. So,
It's obviously paid your wage. all
yeah,
your
it's,
life,
yeah, it's done me all right, yeah.
And you don't look ill health or anything like that.
No,
So
no, I'm not too bad.
you're a bit like me. We struggle with our athletic build. don't
Yeah.
we? So
You don't have to struggle too much today because you can't get anything. The queue's
So
too
busy.
slow. Yeah, too busy.
Yeah, well, I pushed him in front. to get
Did
off.
you?
Yeah, because I said I've got sore throat. I'm doing this. I ain't nothing to eat yet. So I'm still off for a fat bloke. He's horrible. Anyway, lovely to meet you. Your name is?
I'm not allowed to tell you for security reasons.
You're going to punch me?
No, social security.
Daddy.
My name's John. I'm John, this is Lola, and this is Zoe.
Hello.
Zoe, it's a beautiful name. My daughter's called Zoe.
Oh,
What a
excellent.
wonderful name. Good
Yeah, it
choice.
is.
Good choice.
Yeah, good choice.
You know what?
yeah.
Someone once told me everyone they've ever met that's been called Zoe has just been a bit of a weirdo. I was like,
Yeah.
My
cheers,
daughter
cheers
is a
to
bit
that.
of a weirdo.
Yeah.
She's a lovely weirdo. You take care.
Hopefully I'm
And
the
thank
same.
you.
It's got a bit of a dent on the front of it. Is that on purpose or did someone do it last night?
No, not on purpose. It might be a little while now.
Oh, was it?
Drove it into a tree. No, it wasn't.
You got your friends taking the mickey in front of you. It's all right. Don't be embarrassed, lads.
Ah, we're just sort of picking him up.
Oh, that's all right.
It's not his fault we dented it.
Oh, all right. So, how long have you had this one for?
This one was great granddad's one.
Oh, so it's from the farm.
Oh, from a year old.
Bloody hell. So it's never been out of the family then?
Only for the first year it was made. No, other than that, no.
Really? So what was it used for? It's got a nice player on the back of it now, but what was it originally used for? In a hop garden or something like that?
No, general farm tractor.
Really?
It's got a plough with it now.
And you got to keep...
Plough didn't come with it occasionally. When it came.
And you've got to keep doing its work with clothes now, and you can't change that now, can you?
It's always a bit of an argument and a debate.
Yeah, well, it's got the history there, isn't it? Can you imagine your granddad sitting on that years ago, like, you know what I mean?
Really, she needs a bit of work doing to it, but yeah.
Yeah, but don't we all?
We'll get there. We'll get there.
So it's a TDO, is it?
No, she's diesel.
It's a diesel. I'm looking from the wrong side. I should know my diesels. Oh, yeah. Diesel. Tractor. Lovely little tractors though, aren't they?
Diesel,
You prefer the diesel to the TD?
Never really had much to do with it other than this one.
Yeah. But you got TVO on that one, haven't you?
That's an all-fuel.
All-fuel?
Yeah, she runs on kerosene, but her minutes is on petrol.
Okay.
Anything but diesel.
That's right.
Diesel one.
Alright.
She's a bit younger.
She's a bit younger in that one, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a 1946 and she's a 1955, I think.
Is that the original nameplate on it as well?
That is the original number plate, yeah.
Let's get it focused. And registered to your family, yeah?
There's not many come with number plates on them anymore.
No. Both mine have got number plates. Yeah, it's nice to see them in that condition. I know people like to see shiny tractors, but I do like seeing them in their working clothes.
Yeah.
So it shows the history. Thanks again, Fergus.
That's
I
right.
appreciate it.
That's right.
What's that fluffy thing on top here?
You had that.
camera.
Good morning. Morning. I was going to say girls then, but you're not all girls, are you? Are you supplying the food for the day?
Yes.
And what's your company called?
G&T.
G&T. Do you do all these sort of things, do you?
We mostly do the charity ones,
Oh,
to
right.
be honest. So, yeah.
Yeah. So you got breakfast on the go already, have we?
Oh, of course.
Thanks ever so much, then.
Thank you.
Good morning. Your tractor?
Yeah.
Good. Nice one. Morning, peeps. How are we all doing? Are we doing well?
Not too bad, thank you.
What are we here for today? You got tractors on show, or you work here, or what?
These two got tractors on show.
Have you? What you got on show?
We took both the deers today.
Both the deers today. We'll have a chat later about them, shall we?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, the young lady, does she drive the tractors as well?
No.
No? And what are you called?
Keely.
Keely. And you from Kent?
Yeah.
Nice meeting you, Keely. Have a nice day. Fantastic.
Not much about it, to be honest.
Well, good morning, guys.
Morning.
How we doing?
Good.
Good. And you brought this tractor along with you this morning, didn't you?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a Case International 1056.
Lovely tractor to drive?
Love it.
Love it. Do you use it on the farm?
Yes, gets used regularly.
Yeah. The old ones are the better ones sometimes, aren't they? You know, it's all
I'd
mechanical.
rather sit in that all day than that all day.
Let's just pan round. Rather than that all day long. Okay, so you work on the farm. The pair of you work on the farm, do you?
Yeah, different farms but work
Different
on
farms, eh? You're both local to the Ashford?
Hawkhurst.
Hawkhurst. Oh, not far from me, in Paddock Wood then.
Not quite.
Yeah, not too bad.
No.
So have you been on the farm long, from a youngster? Or?
Been around it our whole lives.
Yep.
I did work here for a little bit, and then way time works didn't work out for me.
Yep.
So now I moved to my current job, and yeah, I'm happy where I am.
Yeah. And you?
Used to be a scaffolder.
Oh, right.
And then sort of got into farming.
That's a bit diversifying, isn't it?
good.
Scaffolding
Yeah,
to farming.
Yeah, well, I've always liked tractors and stuff.
Yeah. So what sort of farming do you do? Is that arable or livestock?
I work on an AD plant.
An AD. Explain an AD plant to me and the viewers in.
Anaerobic digester. So
Oh, right.
you feed in like maize and other bits and bobs, apples, and
Yeah.
make electricity with it basically,
Oh,
short
right.
term.
So you produce a lot of gas.
Yeah, a lot of gas, and then put that in a gas engine to
Yeah.
run a generator.
Yep.
And then,
I know about all this, you know, dual fueled engines and that sort of thing. You start them up on diesel and then
Yeah.
convert them over to gas, produce electricity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks ever so much, guys. I mean,
All right.
it's been a pleasure talking to you, and catch up with you later, perhaps, with a cup of tea.
All right, thank you.
Cheers. And what are you lot skulking around over here for?
Just waiting for our husband. He's in there. He's the service manager.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's out on call all the time, so you miss him a lot? No, you don't miss him
He
a lot,
doesn't.
or he's out on call?
He's not on call.
He's not on call?
No.
Is he
He's in
coming
there.
out this way in a minute? We'll have a chat about him. And you are his son?
Yeah.
Your name is?
Finley Clark.
And you are the daughter?
Daughter, yeah.
She's the prettier one, actually. I'm sorry, she's the prettier one, actually. Anyway. So you put up with your husband working on tractors, going out on tractors, working in the workshops?
No, he's the service manager, so he doesn't do as much of that now.
No, what's he organise all the servicing going on?
Yeah, mostly.
Okay then. I won't stick the camera on your face again, but thanks ever so much,
Okay.
alright? Cheerio. Morning, chaps.
How we doing?
Have I spoke to you already? I don't think so.
No.
What are you doing here today then?
What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
You're in the sun as well, so I
Yeah.
can't talk to you. Right? Come round the other side. Look. So what are you three doing here then?
We went to come down for a nose.
Jolly boys outing.
Yeah, Jolly
Jolly boys outing, eh?
Jolly boys out.
Do you do farming or do you do old tractors, new tractors or what?
Old tractors,
New and old.
tractors,
Yeah.
a bit of everything.
You do the pairing matches?
Yeah, do a few of them.
Yeah. What do you use on the flat pairing matches?
Fulton Standard or Power Major, Super Major, sort of something like that. 1960s sort of tractors.
I should say that.
Yeah.
No, they're great in blues, aren't they? And yourself, I've seen you before.
Yeah, you've seen me before. Great Fergie or Fulton Standard, something like that.
Great Fergies.
Yeah.
We like the vintage classic stuff.
Yeah.
Well, see, I like the Grey Fergie because they're simple. When I'm simple, so there you go.
Was we
None
supposed
of
to say
that
something?
side draft and all that sort of thing, is it?
Yeah, he won't respond to that.
Yeah.
So what do you do then? You do
I'm retired now, but I started in 1961
at
Masses
Really?
and finished, I've done 57 years.
Right. On a farm?
No, dealers.
On a what?
Dealers.
Oh, you're a
Mechanic.
dealer?
He was
Massive
no, he was a
What's a
mechanic.
mechanic?
Yeah.
What, for
No, Carbon Wells at Lewis,
Okay.
then Rod Gaskin,
Yeah.
and then Yowerts,
Right.
and now they've got the Masses took away, so they're doing McCormick. But I retired 3
So
years.
is that anything to do with case?
Is it anything to do with case?
Who's that?
McCormick.
No,
Totally independent.
no,
mate.
that's a bit of a misleading.
Yeah, it is.
Years ago they were tied up with Case IH. When they're going back to the American side, they originally was. And then when Case got involved with New Holland, McCormick went completely on their own. So a completely independent company now. Up and coming, big growing company.
So you're pushing McCormick, so I'm sure you got
I am if I cover that up,
I see
yeah.
you've got a massive Ferguson badge on.
Yeah.
So they are the bee's knees. They was the cheaper end of the market years ago, weren't they? But now they're coming
market
up.
shares
they've
coming
invested
up.
a lot of
It's
money into them now, haven't they? They're
Have
all
they?
up to speed with all the other, they really
All
are.
the more cons on it.
a matter of bums on seats, try it.
Excuse me?
Bums on seats and try it.
That's it, that's the thing.
what it
You
is.
get
It's the
people
way to
in
get
your
them out there.
dealers, isn't
It is. All the demo tractors we've had out there have been achieved, fantastic. It's a matter of getting people on them, try them.
Yeah, trying it. So what would your market be? Arable or would it be livestock?
A bit of both really, small
both.
arable, livestock, motor tractors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Between 100
around,
150 horsepower is
Yeah.
like quite a common
Oh, so
horsepower
what's the
range for us.
biggest that McCormick do then?
do about 320.
Oh, for instance, so they would do
Yeah,
the big
we'll
Get
arable
up there
jobs.
with sizes.
Yeah, if you park them side by side, we can have self-inflating tyres, Apple CarPlay, you can go through the guidance. There isn't much that they can't do if you put spec by spec with other tractors.
So what sort of price range are we talking from the smallest one to the largest one?
Or the smallest ones can come out about 30,000. Bigger ones you're looking at 200 plus.
Yeah.
So they're not a cheap tractor.
But do you offer some sort of finance deal for the farm?
Oh yes, finance packages,
I mean,
yeah.
to have 300 grand, it's not a...
Isn't it?
No. I don't earn free bob on this YouTube channel, so...
Must be royalties on this, isn't there?
No, it's not.
No.
I appreciate your time.
Lovely.
Quickly,
Well
what's your name?
Cheers, Ian.
Ian.
Anthony.
Robert. Thanks for your time, guys.
Cheers.
Now, coming indoors gets warm. Now, tell me your names and what you're doing here.
My name's Michael, and I'm the stores manager, really.
Really?
Yeah.
And you are?
I'm Lauren, and I've come to support Michael.
And you are his partner or
I am.
friend? Partner. You're punching, mate.
I am punching.
Yeah. So what are we doing today? You're selling the toys?
Just selling the
off,
toys.
So you sell the toys?
Sell all the toys, do all the parts.
Oh, so you do all the parts for the tractors. Now, do they have parts in tractors now? I thought they was all computerised.
No, I've got loads. Absolutely loads of parts on them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, do you cover the whole of Kent, do you, or?
I cover the whole of Kent and East Sussex.
Yeah. So someone rings you up, say farm or something, and he says, can I have this by 8 o'clock tonight to see officers waiting? Can you get it out to me?
Yeah.
You can?
If need be.
What about this carrying stock? Because obviously people don't like carrying too much stock.
There's a bit of a challenge with that. Either you can carry loads of stock, it might be the wrong stock,
Yeah.
or you can order everything for next day.
Next day.
I tend to keep a healthy mix of half and half. Can't keep everything because you just can't. We just keep the more common lines.
Yeah. As I say, the things that you expect to
expect to
break down
break,
so much,
yeah.
but things you expect to be more now. So
Yeah.
would you carry air filters, oil filters, diesel
All the filters, solenoids, electrical switches, sensors, the lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all the common things that you need. And for example, a big part you can have in next day.
Next day.
And that's throughout your range or the vultures?
Throughout the range. I mean, with the AGCO brands, the Fenton voucher, I've been known to get something here in, I think it was 18 hours from south of Germany.
Oh, that's fantastic. And so, will you deliver it to the farm, or would you have some?
It would be delivered here, and then the technician would go out and fit it.
Okay, that's fantastic. So
Yeah.
you've got your own technicians on site.
Yeah, we got, I think it's 9 technicians here.
And you offer 24-hour?
No.
No?
No, you can't offer 24-hour. Everyone needs to sleep and everyone needs a rest.
What about on harvest time, though? Surely, in harvest time you need...
Everyone still needs a rest, even in harvest.
Really?
Even the farmers, they need a rest.
Okay, well, thanks for...
That is my thoughts of it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't rest, there's a high chance you're driving a very large machine.
Yeah.
And if you're tired and crash that,
Yeah, you do a lot of damage, wouldn't you?
you do a hell of a lot of damage, especially if it's going against a car.
Okay then. Well, I appreciate
That's my
your time.
thoughts.
No, I appreciate your thoughts. Just to say, what's your name again?
My name's Michael,
And you're the
parts manager.
parts manager, and you're his partner,
Lauren.
Lauren.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving us
Thank
your time.
you.
Cheerio.
Coming by, everything's sorted.
Girls, what are we up to today? One girl. What are you up to today then?
Welcoming all the customers in and booking all the dynos and statics in.
Yeah, and selling the merch, I can see.
Yeah, selling the merch, raffle tickets.
Raffle tickets as well.
Yeah.
What's the price? Our tractor?
All of our prizes
Oh,
are
I want
up
a big
here.
tractor. I don't want a small tractor. Can I have one of the big ones out there?
I'll see what I can do.
How much is the ticket?
£5 a
Oh,
strip.
that's not bad for a thin tractor, is it really? And what's your name? Sorry, Don.
Charlie.
And you'll work this depot?
I do, yes, I'm sales admin.
Oh, you're some, anything to do with Ashley as well? Is he salesman?
He's sales, so the boys are all selling the machineries
Yep.
and everything. And then I'm in the office doing all of the paperwork and
Doing all
phone
the hard
calls.
work, you know. Thanks for your time.
You're very welcome.
Yes, bye-bye.
See you later.
Is this yours?
Well, some of it is.
Some cakes. You shouldn't show off fat man
Well,
cakes.
just for a donation, you can have one of these wonderful things.
I'll have fun with a cup of tea later. There you go. Is the grub alright, guys? What do you think? No? The grub's alright, is it? Worth queuing up for, is it?
Not there yet.
Not there yet. Long queue. Apparently an hour. Have a nice day. By the way, it's his fault that I'm filming, so blame him, alright? What's that? I say it's your fault that I'm filming here today, so... Hello. Don't like the camera, does he? It's camera shy.
Yeah, it's a furry thing on top.
What's your name?
Grace.
And you've got hair in front of your face. I can't see your face. So what are you doing here today?
Okay with the dad, yeah.
You're with your dad? Yeah. Do you like tractors?
Yeah.
You do? Do you drive them?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. And it'd be nice. I mean, I wish I could go to the farm and drive tractors and that sort of thing. Is it a big farm? Contact David Bryan as well. You've got a few of David Bryans, have we?
Yeah, I don't know. I've got what, 4? Well, I've got Bonser, 5. Oh, I don't know, something like that. And then there's his one.
All right.
And then I've
And
got
you are?
Dennis.
Who?
Dennis.
Dennis?
Steve.
Steve. And this is your
Grace.
young lady
No,
there?
my daughter, yeah.
Fantastic. It's
Yeah.
great that the company to like your tractors.
Yeah, you've had a go in the John Deere, and but we've got a, what is it, 60 series New Holland just got, but it's the wrong colour, isn't it, Grace?
Yes.
She wants the green one.
Right, it's green, so why don't you like the colour green?
No, she does.
You do?
She wanted a John Deere.
Oh, okay. Silly days. Anyway, have a lovely day, yeah? See you. Bye.
more on it.
That's all right. Well, good morning. Who are you?
It's Brad. It's
Brad?
a 1937, we think. Alice Sharma's Model U.
Model U. Now, so it's got a jar on the top by the airfield. I'm assuming that's to collect water or something, isn't it?
All just foreign object crap and rubbish.
All right.
Great little cyclone round in there, so like until the ship falls in there instead of going down in the airfield.
All right. And so, what sort of age is it?
1937.
1937. You probably did tell me, but I've got a terrible memory anyway. And did you buy it recently or a long time?
5, 6 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
And do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I do.
Does the wife know you got it?
No, well, I ain't got a wife, so that's okay.
Oh, do you take it on events, or is it? Do you show it, or do you plan with it?
Go just on a road run or whatever, and just.
Yeah, that's great, and then just to get out and about. And we'll catch the running later, I'm sure.
Yeah, you will if it
yeah,
starts.
that'd be fantastic. I mean, I've never seen one like that before. Is it? This the original colours of it?
Yeah, I expect it's probably been at some stage it's been touched up, but this is how I got it.
And it runs on petrol, I presume?
Petrol and TVO.
And
It
TVO.
starts petrol, runs on TVO once it's going.
Is it an electric starter?
No.
No, I don't think so. It's a crank job.
And on the front.
Is that a breaky wrist jobby, or is it?
Well, if you get it wrong, it probably would be, but
does it start up pretty well good?
It's been a bitch lately. I stripped the carburetor down the other day, and I don't know if I did any good, but it started this morning, so hopefully it'll be okay.
Oh,
if not, it'll be towed home.
It'll be towed home. Oh, so you drove it here and you're going to drive it home?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he says. Oh, well,
He was too busy looking at that big blue one when I drove in. He was more excited about that.
There's a young lady in it. That's probably
that's
why.
fair enough.
I'm not being funny, but she probably.
No, but I don't blame you for that. Yeah.
Well, cheers,
his
Brad.
girlfriend.
Thanks ever so much. I
All right.
appreciate it. Yeah. I'm going to have a walk around it as well.
Was he filming you? Yeah.
Oh, it's got a PTO on as well, Brad.
Yeah, but it's not going on the dyno.
It's what?
It's not going on the dyno.
Oh,
no.
Is this a young lady who brought the phone in?
Yeah, it's his though, so talk to him.
No, but I want to talk to you because you're better looking at it. Come and have a chat with me about your tractor.
I don't know anything about
That's
it, really.
all right. Well, he's drove it in.
blue.
It's a T-dub as well. Come on, guys. Don't want to embarrass a young lady. Come on. Get out of the sun. That's lovely. Well, good morning. Your name is?
Becky.
Local girl?
Local, Stallisfield.
And this is your tractor, or you're borrowing it off somebody else?
I've borrowed it.
You like driving it?
Yes.
Yeah, you do. It's a T-dub or a TW35.
Yep.
Do you know anything else about the tractor at all?
No.
No?
Not really. He collects them and he's got lots.
Has he?
Yeah.
Well, perhaps we'll come down one day and have a proper look at all these tractors.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, it would be good. So, what is it like to drive?
Good. Nobody can get in your way in this thing.
No, I bet you command the road, don't you?
Yeah.
I did it. Right, tell us about your tractor run you're doing.
I did one last year up in Stallisfield. It was in honour of my son. He died of a brain tumour.
I've had a brain tumour as well.
Really?
I'm the luckiest man in the world.
You
I've
are.
told everybody this morning. I don't do the lottery no more or anything like that. I'm really sorry to hear about your son.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He was sick, so
oh dear.
Yeah, it's raising money for a charity called Abby's Army.
Yep.
And they fund research and trying to find a cure for DIPG. So yeah, September the 18th in Stallisfield. It's a Sunday, 10 o'clock. We'll have food, drink, refreshments and some other bits going on. So come along.
Yeah, please do. And what time do you kick off then?
Probably about 10:30.
10:30. And,
Yeah.
and hopefully the weather will be better then, won't it?
Fingers crossed.
Thanks for your time, I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Cheerio. And sorry, what's your name again?
Becky.
Becky.
Ward.
Thanks, darling.
Thank
See you
you.
later.